I'm sorry, this is the way I go about it, and I would subscribe to your Patreon and make this request directly, but I am too freaking poor to actually do that, so I'm sorry. But please, I beg you, for the love of God, when you have the time, or the interest, or motivation, or whatever you need, but just please, 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 give us a Blender virtual reality mod. I know there are a few things. There is the virtual reality viewer add-on, and that is specifically to view the scene that you're working on in Blender. You can't actually do anything. You can't sculpt, you can't edit, you can't change any settings, you can't work with nodes or anything like that. And there is also Freebird XR. That is specifically aimed at sculpting. And there are a lot of sculpting and of virtual reality sculpting programs available on places like Steam, like Komodo or Shapelabs. And they are perfectly fine, but they are yet again just focused on sculpting, and there's nothing wrong with sculpting. Sculpting is an essential part, but please imagine the power you could hold at your fingertips if only there was a way to use all of Blender in virtual reality. I don't know how rendering would work, especially with things like cycles, but I can't imagine having the option to work inside of Blender in virtual reality, to have menus at the touch of your her fingers, to be able to to basically bake whenever you stop moving around and just want to look around without actually moving anywhere. I can't remember. I don't know how hard that is to do. I don't know anything about assigning inputs to different button commands or creating menus for virtual reality. I don't know how difficult any of that is. I don't know if it would be a complete ball ache that would have to be remade every single time Blender updates, or if it's just a matter of reassigning the buttons to the hand controls. I don't know if how hard it would be. I just know that if I had the money, I would just be the latest in a long, long line of people who would pay through the nose for that modification, for that add-on. I do know the difference between a modification is a modification needs to be changed with every update, and an add-on is just there. I think, if I've understood it correctly. But you see how little I know. I just know that if it's doable, then please, please give us that.